Ciao ragazzi, my name is Anthony, coming to you from a very, very lovely location. Sorry if the sun or the tints don't give the best lighting for this video, but I think we'll all agree, who cares? Inter have defeated Lecce by 2-0 in a day, on a game where I preempted the doom and gloom yesterday. I preempted it. I was very, very concerned that it would be a flat, lackluster game. I didn't tune into the full 90 minutes. I was able to sleep through majority of this game on my honeymoon, which is great. But from what I heard and from what I've seen in the 12-minute mini highlights, we were pretty comfortable. And I guess the first props have to go to Jan Bisseck, who, even in his match against Benfica, was really, really good despite getting that yellow card. But that's only really because our manager will sub anybody off at a yellow. I really need to give the props to this guy. He's gone from, will he be able to play 10 minutes here and there, to this guy could start against any team in Serie A and I'd be okay with it. He could start against any team in Serie A and I would be okay with it. And I mean that. I know he's not ready for 90 minutes week in, week out to play at top level. But for the athleticism, for the heart and the grit and the passion that he shows, we're crying out for that. We're crying out for that. I think that now with Pavard coming back to health as well and Bastoni coming back to health, all of a sudden, we've actually got centre-backs. We've got centre-backs. Acerbi, De Vrij is fit once again. Darmian can rotate. We've got all our centre-backs there ready to go. And that's going to help us out a lot over the next few weeks. The 3 points now puts us back 4 ahead of Juve. I watched the majority of their match against Frosinone because it was at a convenient time, 10:30 p.m. New South Wales/Sydney time. And once they grabbed that 2-1 goal, I knew they were going to grab it eventually. It wasn't a question of if, it was just a matter of when. I thought to myself, they can't really keep this up the way we can. And I know that it's so fictitious to say still. But this Inter team without Toro today has shown that it can do the business against these sides. Marcus Thuram's hold-up play was excellent. Arnautovic's assist for Barella was spectacular. Barella in general, from what I've read, was great today again. Augusto, I read, was quite good as well. And that's important because I never, despite how good DiMarco is and how good he's been, I've never put him in the irreplaceable category. I'm still one of those fans that writes in the group chats, yo, if Man City are stupid enough to drop 50 million on Federico Di Marco, you can let him go for 50 million. You can let him go for 50 million. You know, he's very good, but he's not replaceable. He's not irreplaceable. Augusto can replace him. Besides that, it was good to see Alexis Sanchez get minutes, but once again, he was poor. Apparently, once again, I need to go back and watch the whole thing today. I saw Aslani's strike at the end, which was a really good hit, but a really good save at the same time. And Lecce, the only shout that they really had was the Augusto penalty shout, and that was rightfully overturned. Rightfully overturned. I have seen us get denied penalties where the hand is shown a lot more than what Augusto's was there. Augusto, that was not a handball by any means, and I'm really glad that it was overturned. Another clean sheet for Sommer. Another clean sheet for Sommer. I think he has got the most clean sheets in Europe now, doesn't he? I dare say he's actually gonna be in the argument for goalkeeper of the year, regardless of what happens. Regardless of what happens. And that's just another testament to Beppe Marotta and his team. Because today we lined up with Sommer for free, Mkhitaryan for free, Hakan for free. Who else? Bisseck for free. Yeah, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for besides being seasoned veterans at damage control, which is exactly what we're doing. And I said this at the start of the season and at the back end of last season. It just might be our ability to damage control that gets us over the line here. You thought our title defense was bad. You thought Milan's was worse. Bro, this Napoli defense is a piss take. This Napoli title defense is pitiful. And seeing a lot of their straw-clutching fans on Twitter try desperately to hang in there, try desperately to stay as relevant as possible to clubs like us, Juve and Milan, it's pathetic. I like Napoli. I've got family over in Napoli. If Inter tanks, I cheer on Napoli. But I'm not stupid. That defense is embarrassing. By defense, I mean title defense. Bringing back Walter Mazzarri. Embarrassing. Osimhen's second red card after his contract extension. Embarrassing. And you're out of the title race and it's not January. Milan, minus 11. It's not even halfway through the season. Embarrassing. I would be embarrassed. As a vocal Inter fan that hangs shit on our club all the time, I would be very, very embarrassed to be a Milan fan or a Napoli fan this season. All of this is not going to make losing the Scudetto easier for us if it does happen. But right now, we're rotating squad players and getting points. We're starting players who were bought in for free, getting points. Lautaro Martinez is the best player in Serie A, has played 89 games in a row, was up in the stands. We got the points. So you know what we need to do now, right? Make sure that we don't look stupid, go to Genoa and get the points. Because I know Roma were good against Napoli this morning, but you really want to see a ship sink? You really want to see a rabbit die in the ass after it's just run a race? Watch this Roma side against Juve next week. I guarantee you they do their best pescara impression on Juve. That's a 2-0 win for Juve next week. I guarantee it. Roma is not backing up a win against Napoli. They're not good enough. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Rom, you piece of shit. Go to Turin and do something. Prove me you're not a dead-ass deadbeat. Go to Turin and do something. Go to Turin and actually do something, you waste man of a human being. It's hard to believe I'm actually in a really, really good mood today. Maybe good moods spur honesty. Yeah. Anyway, 3 points, +4. Top at Christmas, top at New Year, because we have to play Genoa on December 31st. I'll be back in Sydney then. That's a week from today. We get a week off from Inter. That's actually pretty good. I don't mind that. Forza Inter worldwide. Take care of yourselves. Merry Christmas, and thank you for all your support this calendar year. I will see you at some point between now and New Year's Eve. Mwah.